I'd like to call the May 18th Plan Commission study session to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Emig, would you please call roll?
Bill Jarvis.
Here.
Miles Long.
Here.
Tom Curris. Chris Rack.
Here.
Bob Kokon.
Here.
Gary Emig present. Tom Anderson.
Here. First item, Apollo Group Edition, Lot 2, general location 847 to 997 US 41. Apollo Group Edition, Lot 2, petitioner Rich Ruth, represented by Tarenga Engineering, engineer Don Tarenga. Request status update, US 41 Commercial Corridor Overlay District Development Plan / FEMA permit.
Good evening, Don Tarenga with Tarenga Engineering. Here tonight representing Rich. I thought he'd be here, but apparently he's not going to show. We applied for a FEMA, an application to FEMA in order to fill the back area of the Apollo Group, which was in a floodplain. That was granted by FEMA. That paperwork has been forwarded on to the town. So as far as that whole blue and orange area is concerned, he has permission to fill it to the level of the other portions of the property. The plans that were submitted some time ago show, I believe, 4 commercial buildings. And the 4 commercial buildings would be, plus, well, one of them is the building that he's actually, you see on the drawing there, that he's rehabbing. And then there would be 3 others, I think it is, that go basically in a U-shape up to the very northeast corner there, or the northern corner of the property. Just to the left of the A and Apollo Group is a low area, and that is the detention pond that is proposed. The outlet for that detention goes into a ditch, which is, you can see on the drawing there. One of the items that came up was that that ditch is jurisdictional wetlands. So we talked to the wetlands consultant, who said that as long as he does not go into the ditch or cross the wetland line, he's fine. He can dump his water in there. And he has no intention of doing that. So we also asked the wetland consultant about the low area to see if that was considered wetlands, and he said no, because it was basically caused by filling the property, so it was man-made, so it's not considered wetlands. So with that, I'd answer any questions that you might have.
So this got primary approval about
Been a
4 or
long
5
time.
months ago?
I don't remember.
I believe it was primary just for the site work, not for the project itself.
Okay.
That is correct.
So you're looking to come in for the primary for the buildings?
That is correct, yes.
Okay.
For the buildings and for, there's some infrastructure that has to go in. He has to extend the sanitary sewer, and he has to extend the water main, and of course he has to construct the detention pond and put a few sewers in, but
Yeah.
generally that's it.
Questions from board members? Been a long time coming.
It's been a long process. Unfortunately, we were caught in a catch-22. The government laid off most FEMA workers, and then FEMA was put back to a point where they didn't even respond to anybody's emails, letters, anything for a good period.
Yeah.
So it has been a long time.
Mr. Gorman?
Mr. Tarenga, does Denise have all the communication between you and the wetland guy saying you could do this, you can't do that kind of thing?
I think she does.
If not,
If
can
not,
you
I'll
send her that?
I will send it.
Is that just email communications?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Well, no, well, they actually, there's paper copies that they're PDFs of it.
Okay, great, thank you.
Sure.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Emig?
Just for my own information, so when you fill in the low area, you still have to do, it doesn't go into the wetland, you have to do a detention pond in addition? Is that what
Well, no, what basically he has, What has happened for years with this property is it just drained off into that roadside ditch. So with the current ordinances, as they've been in effect for years, he has to create a detention pond, a dry detention pond or a wet detention pond. In this case, he wants to make it a wet retention pond because he wants to create something where his employees can go and fish. So it's not that big a pond, but that's what he wants to do. So in answer to your question, that pond will collect the water from the subdivision, and then there will be an outlet into the ditch. And so that's it.
Other questions? So, being the overlay district, do they have to advertise this, or can they just get on?
Do they have to have what?
Do they have to advertise this, or can they just get on the agenda?
I think they just get on the agenda.
Yeah, so get with Denise
Okay.
to get on the agenda, and
Do you have a timeline, Mr. Turinga, on getting plans?
Oh,
Do you have a timeline?
For getting plans to you,
Yeah.
they're ready, so I could get them to you anytime, Jim.
Okay.
I'll just have Nancy bring them over
Yeah,
this
just
week.
send them all to Denise.
yeah, because that way, engineering can get working on it, because engineering is usually the,
I think Neil has actually looked at it a couple of times, but I will make sure that
Okay.
he gets it again. Okay,
great,
all right.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, moving on. Item B, Phil's Collision Center. Don't walk away. General location, 1530 US Highway 30, NOAX Edition Lot 1. Petitioner Eddie K's Collision LLC, Eddie Kalinowski, represented by Turinga Engineering, Engineer Don Turinga, requests a US 30 Commercial Corridor Overlay District Development Plan Review.
Again, Don Torringa with Torringa Engineering. Eddie is here. Ed Kalinowski is right there. What Mr. Kalinowski would like to do is add a building to his existing collision building. The building that he wants to add is, you can see it on that drawing, you just passed it. It's the proposed building in the back there. It's a 50 by 80 building, and there is an existing easement which runs along the east side of the property. That is a NIPSCO easement. There's a transformer in the corner there, so in order to stay away from the easement and to stay away from the transformer, he is offsetting the building by 10 feet, which creates the jog that you see. There's also, behind that, I think one of the things that was brought up previously was a dumpster location. That's what the concrete pad that you see north of the proposed building is. That's his proposed dumpster location. There is an existing detention area, pond, that is all the way on the north side of the property. Does have storm sewer that runs to it. We are in the process of establishing whether that detention pond is large enough to handle all of the stormwater on the site. And if it's not, there will have to be some minor modifications to it, but it appears that preliminarily that it is large enough to handle it. There will be, I don't believe that there's any bathrooms in this thing. Are there bathrooms in it, Eddie? Pardon me? Are there going to be bathrooms in the new addition? No. I didn't think there were. The building itself was, plans have been put together by the architect, and I will be forwarding those on to the town probably tomorrow also, along with the plans that we have prepared for this site. So if there's any questions, try and answer them.
So is this going to be a separate building, or is it going to be added on to the main building?
It's added on to the main building, but it does not have a connection between the two. It
Okay.
is strictly for the purpose of garage doors on the west side of the building off of the existing drive and doing the collision work inside.
Four overhead doors?
I believe that's correct, yes.
Yeah. Questions from board members?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Jarvis?
Ms. Turinga, quick question. How many total square feet is both buildings?
Well, the addition is 50 by 80, so that's 4,000, isn't it? I believe that's 4,000. And we do not have a square footage on the front building, I apologize, but it could be.
You're not going to exceed 12,000 square feet, correct?
No,
Okay, because then you get into sprinklers and everything else.
no. No, this is an unsprinkled building, that is correct.
Okay.
It's going to be metal siding.
I believe so, yes. You won't even be able to see it from US 30.
That's, I was just going to say, it's not really visible.
No.
Because it's going to be directly behind.
Right, the only portion that might be visible would be the offset,
On the west end there.
correct. But you'd really have to look hard.
Are you going to have ballards alongside the doors?
Oh, I'm sure, yes.
I would suggest that.
Yes.
Is this a post building or steel?
It's actually a Menards design, so I believe it is a post frame building.
Okay. Yeah, you'll definitely want the ballards then.
Other questions, concerns, comments?
So your exit doors for the workers, you have 2 of them, correct?
Yes, you can see on there, you know, one's on the north, one's on the east. So, and then, of course, the garage doors.
Do you feel that's sufficient?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all open inside.
Yeah, I get that, but, you know,
Yeah,
that's more of a fire department question,
that is correct. I
not
don't,
me.
as far as I know, that it's sufficient, but depending on what the fire department says.
And those doors are 36 inches?
Yes,
Okay.
they're standard man doors.
And speaking of doors, you said there is no access from the addition to the existing building?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's a concrete block wall that's on the north side of the existing building. And that goes directly into a number of bays that are all open in there also, so there will be no connection between the two.
And you said you haven't done the engineering yet as far as retention?
No, the retention pond does exist.
Right, it's there, but you
What we're
just
doing
haven't figured out if it's sufficient for the
That's
addition
correct.
yet?
We had elevations taken that I just got back like last week,
Okay,
so. But it appears to be oversized currently.
well, and it appears there's room there if you did need to
That's correct.
do something. You're not hamstrung by, you're
Right.
not at your limits on your property line, so. Other questions, comments? Anything from staff?
No, sir.
What's your timeline on this one?
I believe he wants to get this done as soon as possible, so after approvals, then it would be a matter of going through the building permit process and starting
Yeah,
construction.
once you get your engineering, get it, for the
Right,
the building looks good, get your engineering to Neil and get with Denise.
okay, will
and,
do. All right,
Anybody have anything else? Okay,
okay, thank you.
good, thank you. Any correspondence?
Nope.
We are adjourned.
All right, how much was that?